I'm joined now by Fiona Bullock, who used to serve on the old Mission and Discipleship Council. Welcome, Fiona. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you for making the journey to join with us today.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
So, as you're aware, we're talking about serving the wider church, and you served, as I said a moment ago, on Mission and Discipleship Council before it disbanded and we went to the forums. Do you want to talk a bit about how you got into the serving, what you did and what it was like?
Sure, thank you. So I was drafted in, co-opted onto the Why Believe subcommittee of Mission Discipleship Council by the now very Reverend Martin Fair. And you don't say no to Martin. I was a probationer at the time, and it really added to my experience and my knowledge of the wider church. Following on from that, I then had the opportunity to serve on the Mission and Discipleship Council itself and on the Church Without Walls committee as part of that. And I absolutely loved my time serving on the council. In fact, so much so that when my term came to an end, I served for a second term.
Great, great. That's always helpful to know that that was a good thing. And is that something that you'd consider doing again when circumstances allow, putting yourself forward?
Do you know, it's a question I have been asking myself these past few months, because having received the email about nominations a few months ago, I had started to think that maybe it was time to sign up once more following all the shifts that we've had around COVID and around the restructuring. Yes, I certainly feel inspired to apply again.
That's great. And you'd encourage anybody else who's thinking about it then?
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly. It's been such a positive experience for me. As a parish minister, what I find is that working on Mission and Discipleship Council and the associated committees has allowed me to lift my head up from the parish. And you know, there are so many expectations on parish ministers. It's sometimes easy to feel as though you're on your own.
Sure.
So for me, it was about connecting and networking with colleagues, but also being put in touch with some of the groundbreaking ideas that are happening and some of the most inspirational workers for the church and folks that we associate with. There are some fantastic projects there, and what I found was that as people got to know me, they also pointed me in the direction of other areas of work by the council that wasn't covered by the committees I was serving on.
Of course, that's brilliant. So, well, that's a really great advertisement for actually serving and working. And I'll be looking out for your nomination form come February when we're looking at the nominations for next year then.
Please do, please do.
Thank you so much, Fiona. It's been great talking to you, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.